This is my journey of hiking and wild camping the Pennine Way. Good evening. I am now on the Pennine Way, the start of the trail, and I'm really looking forward to the next week or so section hiking this beautiful, beautiful trail in the Peak District. I got the train, the sun is just setting, it is 9:15, I'm shocked at the time, so just walking out of the town now and gonna find somewhere to camp for tonight. What a beautiful, beautiful start. So this was the official day one on trail. Because we were following the end-to-end trail, it started just east of Edale, which is the start point of the Pennine Way, in Hathersage, which was a gorgeous first day on trail. It was a quick pat down of the tent before heading north. I would be joining Jake on this section from his journey from Land's End to John O'Groats. It's been a super windy day. After getting off the train yesterday, we got some food, found somewhere to camp, and then camped along that ridge, and it was a beautiful spot, just super windy, which kept me up quite a bit of the night just with the wind. But apart from that, slept really well. We've had a slow start, slow morning. It was been raining on and off all day, so waterproofs on, waterproofs off, and it's just been so windy. But it's so beautiful. Like, look at it, this reservoir here. I think it's Derwent Reservoir. We are currently doing a link-up trail to get to the Pennine Way, as I'm joining Jake on his Lee jog journey from Land's End to John O'Groats. So yeah, we're just on a link-up trail till we get to the Pennine Way, which is really exciting, and then be starting that for a few days. So I'll just be doing a section hike of that, which I'm really looking forward to. It feels amazing being back on trail. I joined Jake 2 weeks ago on a section from Devon to Wales. That was beautiful. Amazing weather, it's when we had a heat wave. I decided not to film it, just so I could be present, just in the moment, instead of having a camera in my face the whole time. Have a little break. And yeah, now we're in the Peak District. We are on mile 12 and a half miles today. It was definitely a slow start. We set off about 10ish, but it's been a nice chilled day, and yeah, it's so beautiful to be in the hills again. It has been a lovely day. It's been amazing weather ever since I spoke to the camera. We've got 20 miles today, which is pretty good going, seeing as we set off so late, and currently looking for somewhere to camp tonight in this pine woodland. Just looking for somewhere flat, and the time is, I think it's 8:30. Time we went to that pub, got some dinner. Just looking for somewhere to camp for tonight. So the sun is back out. It is still quite chilly because of the wind. We are now officially on the Pennine Way. It's a really well marked track, which is really cool. I was looking at cycling it at one point. I think it's the Pennine Bridle Way, but maybe sometime in the future. We've got about 4 miles until the next town, Marsden, and at that point we'll have reached 18 miles today, which is pretty decent. I think we get some food there and resupply and that sort of thing. It's such lovely scenery. Jake kindly set the tent up for tonight in this beautiful location. It is absolutely stunning, and we've got a view for miles and miles. It's been lovely weather today, caught the sun a little bit, nice bright sun, which is always great. We ended up getting food in the town. We got fish and chips, which was really nice, saves on freeze-dried meals as well. Time is 8:30, so we're gonna have a chilled evening and probably be asleep in an hour or less. Get ready for bed and hit the hay. I'm super tired today. Been a good day of walking though. I think it came in at like 18.5 miles, which isn't too shabby. Good morning, it is day 3 on trail. Slept really well last night at this beautiful location. We've just left no trace and we're heading on. Resupplied at that town Marsden yesterday, got some more food, more snacks, more lunches, and the bag's sitting a little bit heavier this morning. The wind was relentless this day, which definitely takes it out of you. So after a few hours of hiking, we stopped for lunch at this pub and had these lovely burgers and a little break from the wind. Good evening. We are at camp spot number 3 or 4. I'm not too sure at this point. I know it's night 3 or 4, but it's been a lovely day and we are pitching in this beautiful woodland that's next to this lovely river over here. This is a diet of a lead jogger. If you want to walk to Scotland, this is the diet you need. Good evening. I haven't filmed for a little while just because it's been absolutely chucking it down today, and we also met up with another guy that's walking Land's End of John O'Groats, so obviously when you're with people you don't feel that inclined to pick up the camera and talk. But yeah, it's been a lovely day. We've crossed some beautiful scenery, lovely landscapes, and we're just on the way now to find somewhere to wild camp for tonight. So we stayed at a campsite last night, had a shower, topped up on water and got all resupplied, which felt really nice. And we've just passed Malham, I think it is, the town. Just got a pint there and we're walking out of town for a mile to go camp up here, this beautiful place. So yeah, it's been raining a lot of today, which has been pretty miserable, but it meant that we could get in quite a few miles. I think we'll hit over 20 miles today, which is pretty decent. You don't feel the need to massively stop loads when it's raining. You just want to head down, arse up and just walk. But yeah, it's been a lovely day. We have just found our wild camping spot above Malham Cove. It is still raining, the bugs are out, so we're just going to set up the tent as quickly as possible. Right, we finally set up, as you can see. We're back down the hatches as the rain is really coming down heavy now. I just wanted to show you I am using the Thermarest X Lite and the Enlightened Equipment Enigma quilt. This is my sleep system that I'm using at the minute, and you can find all this lovely stuff over at the Valley and Peak website. I'll leave the link in the description. But yeah, I'm really getting on well with this. This is a -6 quilt, so it's lasted me through the colder weather that we've been having, and when it's hot like it has been recently, or some of the nights anyway, you can just throw it open because it's a quilt. I'll show you a little bit tomorrow, but yeah. And Jake's also got the similar setup with the X-Lite and the quilt.
That's it, wrapped up.
Yeah, pretty compact. That's a larger one than mine as well.
Yeah.
So.
And 4 season as well, so pretty warm, man.
But yeah, like I said, I'm joining Jake on a section of his Lee jog trip, Land's End to John O'Groats. And this is day... What day is this for you?
I think it's day 54. I've not really kept count the last few days because I've been busy. We've been walking with other people as well, haven't we? So
yeah.
You sort of you lose track a bit, but I think it's day 54. Yeah, getting there slowly but surely.
Lovely stuff. But yeah, it's an amazing trip, and even these sections that I've joined him on have been mega. I've really enjoyed them, especially this northern section. It's been lovely despite the rain. It's got to come with it, hasn't it? But yeah, all set up now. Going to put some grub on. We've got some freeze-dried meals for tonight. We're not eating at the pub anymore like we have done for the past 4 nights. I'm blaming this one.
It's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, racks up. Tonight on the menu we got fire pot, chili con carne, lovely jubbly. I haven't tried many of the fire pot meals, so I'm looking forward to this one tonight. Good morning, we are back on trail. Slept really well last night. Apparently it was really bad weather, but I didn't wake up to hear it. Really stormy. But we're back on trail. It's bluish skies, which is always lovely. The rain has stopped and it feels good to have the pack on and another day walking. Currently road walking as we prepare to go up this bad boy, Penny Ghent, which is going to be a bit of a climb. But so far we've done 9 miles and we're going to go up this, which looks a bit of a mission. Hello, we've just got to the next town. I'm trying to load it on here. I've forgotten the name of it already. But we are in Yorkshire. We're in the Yorkshire Dales. And we're just in this town, like I said. I think we're going to get a cup of tea before moving on. I'm actually finishing my hike tomorrow in Hawes. And I will get the train from nearabouts there. Well, I'm going to go see some friends in the lakes and then get a train south. And that will be the end of my journey. I would have walked to the end of the Pennines, but I think Jake's trail deviates, I'm not too sure, and I didn't start at Edale, which is the official start, so it's a bit of the Pennine Way anyway, and it's been awesome, it's been lovely, and I'm going to get back and start planning my bike packing adventures, which I'm really excited for this summer. But it's been a really nice week, I think it's been, just to break it up and get out and get the trail miles in, hiking legs in. It's been really lovely, and obviously join Jake on his mega journey from Land's End to John O'Groats. But unfortunately I put my pack in dog poo earlier when we stopped somewhere. I put it down and I obviously didn't see it. What a muppet. And it stunk really bad, and then I noticed what I'd done, so I've just tried to get a lot of it off with moss. Obviously moss is probably the best option because it's antibacterial, isn't it? But yeah, not ideal. It is hailing. It is June and we've just had some crazy hailstones. Like, what is going on? So we've just packed up everything really quickly this morning. We're at this beautiful spot. Slept really well last night, made a freeze-dried meal and then hit the hay. But it's very, very midgy this morning, which surprises me with how cold it's been. But it's so beautiful, this spot. Don't want to leave. Right next to the river, hence the midgies. You've got these lovely, lovely trees. I think they're beech, yeah. That was midgy. We're back on this forestry track and we got 10 miles hike today to Hawes, where we'll be coming off trail for one night and visiting some friends in the lakes, and then that will be the end of my journey and Jake will continue north to John O'Groats. I don't envy the midgies up there right now. It's definitely a shame being the last day on trail today. You just really get into a routine. I think it takes me about 4 days to get my hiking legs and get in the routine of hiking. And yeah, this is day 7 or 8, I think. So it's a real shame. I was really, really enjoying my time on the Pennine Way. It's been a lovely trail. It's been very diverse. And I really just want to carry on walking. It's just a really lovely, simple way of life, isn't it? Just getting up, food, walking, and then finding somewhere to camp for the night and sleeping and doing it all again. And you just have time to think, which is you don't often get in our normal lives, time to think, because there's always something that you should be doing or a to-do list you should be ticking off or being on some sort of technology. So I always find it lovely switching off, and it's just good for the soul, good for the mind, and obviously good for the physical health, walking up to 20 miles a day. And the day seems so long as well because you see so much, like covering 20 miles of land. You see loads of different people, go through a few towns, see different landscapes, so it's awesome. So whilst on this trip, I've been using the Sonto Wing earphones, which have been amazing. Sometimes when you're just hiking all day, you just feel like sort of switching off by putting some music on or a podcast, especially when you're on your solo trips. It just mixes it up. I do love being in my own thoughts, but it's also lovely to hear either some music for some inspiration or morale or a podcast. So yeah, these are the Sonto Wing and they're slightly different. I've never tried earphones like this before, and I've always sort of struggled with normal earphones that go in your ear because I've got quite small ears and they always ache with earphones inside them. But these are open ear technology, so as you can see they sit on the outside of your ear, which is really nice because you're still sort of aware of your surroundings but you're also listening to music, and I find it fascinating how it works. So yeah, I use it a lot when I'm on my bike, so you can hear road noise or people coming or that sort of thing. You can even use it when you're driving, as you can obviously still hear, and then hiking as well when you're walking along the road or you're with people. So it's awesome how it's made. It comes in this cute little bag I've been carrying and a charger. But yeah, they're really awesome. They're very lightweight. They're only 32 grams, and as you can see, they fit really comfortably. These ones you can actually do like head gestures to pick up the phone and hang up the phone, which is crazy, and I haven't got to that stage yet because I've just been really enjoying listening to music and podcasts through with them. But you can adjust the volume on the side there, as you can see, turn them on and off, and they can be Bluetooth to your phone or some sort of tablet. So I hook it up with my Spotify and listen to stuff through there. And they're very compact and they're waterproof, they're sweat resistant, so they're really good for trails. And I've sort of gone over to these, and I like there's no wire. I always get the wire tangled in my backpack, or when I'm on my bike they sometimes pull out of my ears, and it's obviously quite dodgy having a wire hanging when you're riding your bike. So I like that they have no wire attached. So yeah, I'm really excited to use these this year, as I've got a lot of bikepacking trips coming up, so they're going to be perfect when I'm wearing a helmet, as they can just fit over the top of it. I think they last 10 hours, the battery life's 10 hours on them, which is pretty impressive, and they can be fully charged within an hour. Obviously on longer trips when I don't have much access to power and I'm just reliant on a small power bank, that will be great to charge these within an hour. Plus I don't think 10 hours I'm going to listen to. That's a long time to last. So if anyone is interested in the Sonto wing, I will leave a link in the description. Sonto kindly gifted me these, which is really kind, and I'm really looking forward to using them on some of my adventures throughout this year. But yeah, I'm going to pop them on now, listen to some music or a podcast, and still hear Jake in the background with the open ear technology. So, little update. I've just gone for a 4-mile casual run. I left my ring where we stopped for lunch and had to go back for it. I realised, I think it's 1.7 miles or 2 miles later that I've left my bloody ring. So I had to run back. I've run back to the spot where we stopped, and I had this realisation. And now we've got another 5 mile to Hawes, where the day will be finished, and I can't wait to rest my legs now because, woo, that was hard. what a nut job.
So this was the last push to the town Hawes, where my journey on the Pennine Way will be coming to an end. I had such a magical time on this trail for the past week or so, and I've created some more beautiful memories. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to all my wonderful Patreons for making this possible. I will see you in the next video. Take care.